Hey everybody, Steve and Noel. We are at the Portland RV show. We're going to go inside, take a look at some truck campers. Come along with us.
Cirrus 620 New Camp.
Here we go. Well, it smells new.
Toilet.
How do you work that?
I don't know. We're probably not going to take it apart right now.
Oh yeah, we are.
No, we can't.
I'm curious.
No.
So, oh, it swivels out.
Oh, and
oh nice. We could hold meetings from here.
Zero privacy. Zero privacy. You have to ask everyone to leave the camper if you have to urinate.
I love it though. You can literally,
Look,
you can
the
sit.
shitter, the refrigerator.
You can sit on the toilet and I could cook dinner.
You could.
Yeah.
Okay. So things
like
we love about Cirrus.
I like the brightness in here.
Brightness, cabinets. Those are just like a boat we used to sail. And look, they put shelves. And you can even adjust it how you think is best. Like, what's so hard about putting shelves? You know, there's breathing room so stuff doesn't mold. Little bitty microwave, more usable shelves. Tiny little stove or sink. 2-burner, same Dometic as we saw in the last camper. Got rice. I'll also take a picture of it. Nice bed area.
Yeah.
And a little more storage over here. A little seat. Plenty of room for two.
I'd say a challenge for me as we're touring these, you know, we have less expensive models and more expensive models.
How much does this one cost?
This is about $53,000. Is that right? 53?
Which is
yeah,
10 grand more than we paid for our Arctic Fox 990 in 2020.
Yeah. So, like, we picked our Arctic Fox 990 because we like the space. We like things about it. So when we go through these, like, we still have a tendency that we're leaning towards those things that we like. So I don't want to pick this apart because it's not exactly the size that we want.
I love
it to
this.
be. Yeah. Thin mattress, but underneath the mattress it's coming with a Froley system. So this is designed to lift the mattress off of the overhang and prevent you from getting mold down here. This is an issue we're dealing with right now, like today in our camper.
In the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, we live in our RV, in our truck camper, so dealing with humidity is an ongoing issue, particularly now in cooler weather. We're cooking soups, we're cooking whatever, and we get a lot of moisture inside. So this is something we're looking at. So it's nice to see on this model that it's just right out of the gate, it's coming with it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I love the storage bins on the side. I love the Cirrus window. I love that. Look at the LED lights up there at the head, and I can't see it, but I'm sure there are plugins. Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah. There's a USB and a plug-in up there on both sides. Not much different than ours, but probably easier to use.
How do I get there? USB plugs. Again, we're kind of going old school here with the plugs. We could go with some USB-C. These are tiny little storage bins here. We do like this though. On the Cirrus, we love the window. That's so nice. All right, behind door number 1, antifreeze.
Decent freezer. I mean fridge. There's no freezer to speak of.
Oh, this must be the stuff they're pumping through here for the heat on the floor.
Oh yeah, how it has that thermal heating.
Yeah, it's got antifreeze over here.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I think this is part of the floor heating system. Huh. So instead of a forced air blowing,
look at this row of LED lights.
There are like coils underneath the floor here When you turn on the heat, the fluid warms up and heat rises.
So when we were in Fairbanks, we ran into our friends Dennis and Linda. Hey guys! And they have a Cirrus, and they have the heating like that. And they were much warmer than we were. However, the trip down Dawson Highway did them in. So, I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Lots of bouncing, I think. So they had a heater repair. Tiny little microwave, but it's enough. They'll get the job done. I think we already showed you the sink and the stove top. The toilet, that's just right above or below the fridge. So here's the fridge. The fridge space is pretty decent. It's okay for
tiny little freezer.
For a couple weeks, maybe. No freezer space to speak of.
That's for like ice cubes.
Yeah. You could get a cold martini. I'll have ice to shake a martini, but that's about it.
I kind of like the table.
Yeah, I like how it swivels. It's pretty comfortable. You could both sit here. Actually, we could both sit here and work.
Yeah.
I love that it's a non-slide. I would get a non-slide were we to do it again, which I can't really see doing again, but unless Cirrus wants to, hook us up. But we need a bathroom.
We need a shitter.
And a shower. Yeah, there's plugins inside there. What's this, a USB?
You got USB and 12 volt.
Yeah, so
I was curious if this comes with any kind of solar.
Let's see. Let me just give you a quick run around while he's looking at the specs. What do you see? No solar?
I don't see any solar and I don't see any generator.
Well, here's the bigger one.
So...
Oh, they call this... They call this the Deluxe Ohio Amish Cabinetry, which Steve just kind of did his own thing with. Okay, so don't tell anyone, but I already can't close a drawer in one. Now Steve took off a panel. It doesn't seem to really want to go back on. It's just our second tour of the morning. We might be asked to leave the truck here for aisle.
I don't know what's back here.
Anyways, we'll take a picture of the spec sheet and put it up here so you could freeze the frame and see it if you want to. But it gives you all the details like the height and water tanks.
To me, this seems like a good size for like a weekend here or there.
Or a week. I could take this out for a week. Except
you
for...
could like that?
That. Yeah, you'd have to go outside and do something like hunter fisher or hiker,
Yeah.
yoga.
So I don't know. It's not a bad size.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love the Cirrus styling.
did it tell us their weight?
Yeah, probably 2,962 pounds dry
This is
weight.
light. This
Dry
is,
weight.
Yeah, even.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, let's move on. Look at that table. It's sexy as hell. Yeah, that's super cool.
We've got a Wolf Creek 2024 850 SB coming in.
Come on in. Oh, sit here. Get out of your way. I like the long bench. I think I might like the benches better than the dinettes. The table is way too long. They got half the size of the table. That would be great. There's a pretty big step right here, but Fox and I guess Arctic. What is this called?
This is Wolf Creek.
Wolf Creek. So this is like this is the Toyota to Arctic Fox Lexus. Same kind of. There is a step that goes right here. They don't have it in. I would hope that there's a step to go into the bathroom, because this is a Ta-da! That was graceful. I know. a little storage down there. Some useless storage up there. No shelves.
I don't know. I don't mind that. I mean,
You'd have to put cubbies or something.
yeah, it's not bad.
It'd be better if they had an optional shelf. Be great. I think I like it kind of open there. On the Arctic Fox, we have the things that lift up. We'll show you, but here they have that. I have the same lights and the same shelf in our Fox. We have these same useless cupboards. I say useless. We don't hang stuff up. If you hang stuff up, then you might like it. Here's a small, we use it as a pantry. I don't know what you're supposed to use it for. Here's another extra cabinet that you could hang up. You would put it right here. Don't mind my feet.
We actually took our spare countertop and put it into storage.
Yeah, we don't use it.
It was a nice idea, but we found it was impractical. You know, we stuck it in the side of the closet where they have it here, but then we have stuff in our closet. So anytime we wanted to use it, we had to like unpack the closet, bring that thing out. So I think we used it twice in our first year and then said, okay, like we could use that space more effectively for something else.
Yeah.
But it is nice when you use it. I mean, it does extend your countertop. Looks like we've got 400 watts of solar on top. It's generator ready, but it doesn't have a generator. And it has a battery compartment for 2 batteries, but no batteries. So you have to make the decision. Do you want to go with AGM or lead acid or lithium? So
what's the price?
this baby rolls out for about $51,000.
Does have a Fox landing, so that's nice.
So this coming from Northwood is more familiar to us. There's still, I think, a lot of the brown.
Yeah.
This is the same stuff in ours that's 3 years old.
And no shelves. Northwood, come on.
It's got a nice deep sink.
Yeah, see? Dun, dun, dun.
I think this is nice for like a showroom model, but
Yeah,
again,
that would go straight to storage. And it's press board, so if you get that wet, it's ruined.
Yeah. Nice deep sink though.
Yeah, that's a good sink.
But crazy, I found in our sink, I tend to, when we're cooking, I use like our largest pot. I put that pot in the sink because it's smaller, and then I'll wash things inside of that pot.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, this looks great. It's big to put stuff in, but
you would never fill that with water
no.
to wash dishes.
Goodness,
no way.
No. Yeah. So this is nice. The control panel over here, this is what we're accustomed to. In fact, this is our control panel here. So battery, fresh water, black. Oh, look, it works.
It says it's 1/3.
They're not full. Air conditioner control.
That's a remote that's going to get lost right away.
Ours is controlled all through right here. Nice option though. Same microwave we have. Good for storage.
That works well.
This is maybe like the stove here. It is nice. I mean, I think routinely we boil water probably every single day for coffee. We're cooking every single day, so every day we're using one burner. If we're cooking like a routine lunch, we're probably using 2 burners if we're cooking simultaneously for noodles. Dinner, I'd say a third of the time, half the time, we're using all 3 burners.
Yeah.
So I would definitely recommend 3 burners. The 2 burners,
Smaller pots though.
Yeah, if you're cooking simple, 2 will get you where you want to be.
It is smaller pots because they're close together.
I'm guessing we've used our oven to cook maybe 20 times.
Yeah, that's what I would guess too.
So it's not often. If we had to do it again, I would probably consider just getting the stove top, skipping the oven, and having storage. We just don't use it often enough to make it worthwhile. But it looks nice in here.
That is a tall ass step.
All right, so heads on the ceiling in here.
You can barely stand, can't you?
But again, you know, it's kind of nice. Like, I've got like.
Can't hear you, dear.
It's really nice. I can look out like the sun roof here, and I can look all around the showroom floor.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a gun turret. So if you're standing here peeing, like you could like look around. And I think to shower, you would have to sit down. Looking at 18 inches to step into the bathroom. Big step. It's a big step up. It's a big step down.
No, it didn't say it.
Oh, fold down full.
Oh, this? Yeah, this the thing. I've seen these before.
How do you get in here?
I like them.
You throw the child.
Really, I'm just like, well, how the heck?
I don't know how they get in. I don't know how they get out.
I guess if you're really thinking like this is, if you're really thinking like this is for a child, like how do you block them from falling off?
Yeah, it's not. It's useless
Okay.
Well, useless to me.
to us.
I really like these colors. This is nice. It's certainly better than like this brown color of so many other things that they have. So this is, it's a nice touch. So what are we in?
Welcome in. I gotta read it because I already forgot. So this is a Northern Lite. It is a 2024 model 811 EXLE-WB LE. And I know what you really want to know. Base price for this model, $68,750. And this model as it sits is $73,235,000. No, $73,235. So this is probably the most expensive one we've been in so far today. It's a non-slide. It is loud TV. It's very well appointed. I like the big openness for a non-slide. I think that's fantastic. They do pretty good. Like they put mirror on the refrigerator and the mirror as you come in the door, and it reflects a good bit of light. So it gives you the appearance of it being bigger and brighter. So yeah, it's nice. Oh, you're looking at me. Hi. Yeah, it is nice. It has a little bit darker wood, which is okay because it still looks kind of contemporary. It's got the carpeting on the roof like we have, so it helps keep noise down a little bit. Above the bed there is a opening just like in the Adventures we were looking at. I don't know enough about Northern Lights and Adventures to know if they're owned by the same company. I'll figure that out before we post this. But I'm saying that because the window above the bed looks very similar. There's a huge step to go up into the bed. It's nice and wide. I feel very secure. It doesn't feel iffy at all. I would need to put my foot onto the bench, so I'm not going to climb up here. But you have storage here. It goes all the way down. So if you had hanging stuff, or if you wanted to put, so if you had hanging clothes, or if you wanted to put blankets or something, or pillows at the bottom, you easily could. The TV, I'm sure, swivels so that you could watch it in bed or from out here. I'm not going to mess with it. You have a nice sink here with a really nice cutting board style.
That's a big sink.
That's a really big sink. It's beautiful. 3-burner stove, and we're getting closer into a usable 3-burner. More usable than ours is in our Arctic Fox. These are a little further apart. An oven, it's the smaller oven, which we think is fine. It's still usable, very usable. There's storage down below. There's storage here. Storage up above. Yes, thank you. Microwave is hidden away here. So it's small, but it's perfect. What I like is I'm 5'4", so I could literally stand here and take something out and feel more safe. In hours, I'm taking stuff out from above my head and bringing down. So I personally really like that.
Storage bins on the sides are nice, deep. Similar challenge to what we have in our Arctic Fox, which is it's just a deep well. So you're going to need to figure out how are you going to contain your crap that's in there. There's a USB on each light on the bottom, so you could plug into it. Again, these are not USB-C. These are the older USB style plugs, so I don't know, a little dated, but if it works for you, it works for you.
Big freezer, big fridge.
Got more storage back here.
Yeah,
That's
big
nice.
storage. Yeah, that's huge.
So the weight on this guy is about 3,100 pounds, so without options. So again, you're in dually territory here. I like this on top. It's nice. For those of us that tend to crack our heads on these. Okay. $73,000 and I can't stand up straight in the bathroom. Look how low, just for me, you can see it over here. Look how low this sink is for me. Like, literally, if I want to wash my hands, I'm going to have to like scoot down and dip my fingers in it.
We agree. It's Apache. Oh no, that's a coming something.
So for $73,000, I can't stand up straight in the bathroom. The sink is worthless to me. It's too low. I'd have to bend for it. And there's no medicine cabinet. So, I don't know. I like everything out here, but to me the bathroom is a bit of a wet fart. Maybe that's just from my height though. It is solar ready, so it's got 600 watt on the roof and space for 2 batteries. I went around the side and looked. Batteries are pretty easy access. Propane tanks are the smaller tanks, but you can fit 2. They're on a slide out rack, so pretty easy to get to and fill them up.